NYSC Senior Copper, your favorite program. Today in the house we have a very important personality. Let's meet her.
Hello everybody, my name is Victoria Chidima Nwanne, founder of the Stutter Awareness Foundation.
Where is that foundation, ma?
It's located in Lagos, but we are actually cutting across all states in Nigeria. I'm currently in Abuja, FCT Abuja.
Okay, now let's take you back memory lane. I know you are a graduate and you must have served. Please, can you share your NYSC experience? Where did you serve? And what really happened right from orientation camp to the service year?
Okay, so thank you very much. I served in Lagos, Nigeria, and my service here was it was a fantastic one. I'm actually somebody who is very, very interested in community building, and that's one of the reasons why I founded the Stutter Awareness Foundation. During my service here, when I was in camp, I volunteered in a Servicom, and then after camp, I also still did my CDS with Servicom. I was a very, very active personality in camp, and I think that took me a long way into even securing a good PPA because they were really interested in the value I was going to bring into their organization.
So what PPA is that one you're talking about?
Stand Up, Speak Out Initiative. It's also an NGO.
Oh, that's wonderful. So while you are in the camp, can you share with us your camp moments? What do you like most in the camp?
I think the thing I like most about my camp was the aspect where I did debate. I represented my platoon in a digital onboarders debate. It was really excellent because I worked with people from different schools as well, and we just harmonized our ideas and we did something very good. And I also liked the Sunday activities, starting with eating jollof rice and chicken. That was my favorite meal in camp. Yeah, it was really excellent here. Yeah.
Okay, now moving on to your PPA, place of primary assignment. How was that experience?
It was wonderful. Because even while I was in school, I was a very political person and a very active person. So, going into a place of primary assignment that aligns with my goal, my career goal, it gave me the energy to put in my best. I represented the foundation in a lot of activities, and I also championed a lot of activities, relating to SDG 4, quality education, XDG 16, peace, justice, and strong institution. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, let's talk about the CDS that you said you partook in. How was the experience at the CDS level?
Okay, so yes, one of the reasons I went to Servicom Vanguard is because, I am actually very, I care about what people think, the service people get, what people getting the right service. And that was one of the things that moved me there. And I could remember that at every point in time where a colleague in another organization had an issue with that organization, I'm quick to say, go to Servicom Vanguard, because in this place, we have the authority to come to your organization and let them know this is not how they should treat coppers and all of that. I was at the forefront, and people could always reach out to me and say, oh, this is what I'm going through. And I say, okay, yes, go to Servicom Vanguard and lay your complaint, and it's going to be followed up. So my experience with my CDS with the Servicom Vanguard was really fantastic because I was also the secretary in the CDS. At every meeting we had, I was there. And the time, maybe there was actually a time I did not come because I was not feeling too well. My phone was buzzing with phone calls from members of my CDS. They were saying they did not see me and all of that. It's just because of my active participation in the CDS. Yeah.
So what will you now say was the impact of that CDS activities on the host community where you served?
Okay, so in the host community where I served, it enabled them know that, one, I am not somebody that does not know what or how I should be treated. I was very informed. Yes, I was very informed on how I should be treated, and I think because of that, I had a very excellent service here because people knew I was informed and they could not give me less than I deserved, even though I was a copper. I was given everything that a normal and regular staff should get because I knew my worth, and because I was serving with the Servicom, I was informed.
Okay, this idea of being informed, where did it emanate from? How were you informed and enlightened on your rights?
Okay, so during the orientation camp, we had the coordinator come to the camp. That was where she oriented us on this is how you should be treated. If you are treated this way, you have the right to come to the appropriate authorities, to tell us. And then after orientation camp, we had series of meetings, I think 2 times in a month, where we go and then we discuss about where we are at and what we want to do or where we are going to and all of that. So all of those orientation during camp and even after camp, it armed me with the information that I needed to progress in life.
Oh, that is a wonderful one. You were very active during your service.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the general impact of NYSC as a scheme on you as a person.
Okay. Like I tell every other young person coming out of school, I say don't joke with your NYSC. It is the first step towards achieving your career goal. For somebody like me, today I am the founder of a Starter Awareness Foundation. But before I got here, I needed skills. I needed leadership training to be able to get here. And after school, NYSC was the platform that gave me that 1 year space to learn and unlearn things that enabled me move into the next chapter of my life. So yes, NYSC played a huge role in my life in shaping me to who I am today.
Okay, now looking at the scheme, what do you think we should do better?
For NYSC, I like the idea of enabling people experience diverse culture. Talking about people who served or who schooled in Benin, serving in the north, people who schooled in the north, serving in the west, and all of that. But to be very honest, if I think there's one thing the NYSC could improve in, it's going to be the facilities in the training camp, and also maybe reorienting some of their staff members, because when you are dealing with youth, you have to be very patient. No matter what you are going through in your own personal space, you have to keep that aside, come to work and know that these people that you are talking to or that you are training for this period of time, they all have their own different attitudes. They are from their diverse backgrounds. You don't expect them to conform to the way that youth to be. So I would actually say they should reorient their staff more, and also ensure that the facilities for onboarding the youth are conducive. Some of them are coming from facilities that are way better. So, we have to make it conducive enough for them to be able to, get their training and all of that.
Okay, that is a very, very good suggestion to NYSC. Now let's move away from the NYSC and then talk about the co-members, the contemporary present-day co-members. Do you have words of advice for them?
Yes. I'm going to tell them to take their life seriously. When I was in camp, I experienced some people that I had to tell them myself that I don't think you pass through the 4 walls of the university. Because if you are here and you are exhibiting this kind of attitude, be it my room member, be it the room close to me and all of that, there were certain things that they did. One was actually rude to a staff. Like, this is not how you should do it. Or was even rude to a fellow roommate. And this character just makes me really wonder that, did you pass through the school or the school passed through you? Which one, you let us know. But then your character sometimes defines you. Even when you don't say anything, how you do things is how people understand you to be. So if you do something like this, you don't need to tell me you are stupid. I already know you're stupid. That's it. So what I would really want the youth to know that are going into NYSC, take your life serious. Opportunities are only going to come to those who are prepared. Always be prepared for any opportunity that comes to your way. So just be prepared and take your life seriously. Yes.
One last word.
If you're a youth member, if you're a graduate that's hoping to go for NYSC, no matter the state that you are in, please look for a good place. That's if you are requesting, look for a good place that aligns with your career goals, so that you're not demotivated from working and achieving your full potential.
And the Starter Foundation, where do you want to go from here?
So the Stutter Foundation is one of a kind in Nigeria. We are creating awareness about stuttering. It has never happened in Nigeria before in so many decades. This is the first youth-led foundation that is creating awareness about stuttering and advocating for inclusion. For context, my younger brother stutters, and I've seen, the silence, the stigma that he has had to endure because of stuttering. There is social exclusion, even in terms of employment, in terms of, even making friends and all of that. And this is why I got to a point and I said, no, we need to bring this discussion to the national table and talk about it. And that's why I'm here. I have submitted like a proposal here for the NYSC to look into, because just the same way I was oriented in camp about Servicom, and it got into me and I understood my rights, that's the same way I believe that if we take the issue about stuttering into the NYSC camp, I believe that so many people, be it they were a bully before or whatever, we want to, make them see stuttering from the aspect of, being empathetic to people who stutter. Don't bully them, don't mock them. These are what we are trying to do. And also advocating for policies that includes them. We're also talking about when they want to go for their service here, wherever they will be posted to, we need to let their employers know that these people stutter. Don't expect them to be fluent. But then there are so many ways you can support them. There are so many tasks that are not speech fluency related. Give them. Or if you are going to give them those tasks that are speech fluency related, give them more time to speak. I guarantee you they will talk. All we need is for the masses to know that people who stutter need patience when they are speaking, and they need to be understood. So that's what we are, we're trying to do. And we believe that, with the National Youth Service Corps, members, the youth are going to be reoriented about stuttering, and we're going to, shift the narrative around stuttering to be a spiritual problem, or to be something about seriousness and all of that. We're going to see it from the light of communication difference, and that's all.
Thank you. It's been nice talking to you, and we've learned a lot today. Thank you for coming to NYSC Radio 88.3 FM, Abuja. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much.
It has been a good one.
Thank you very much.
And not only that, this stuttering issue, there is a program, My Health and I.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to. I know you have an appointment. This one is about.
No, I don't have an appointment actually. I just want to go and follow up on the letter.
Okay. They have My Health and I.
Okay.
That one will now devote it to talking about stuttering.
Oh, okay.
So somebody is going to interview you on that.
Okay.
And let me see whether they are ready.
Okay. Yes.
This one is okay.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.